Rendering unsolicited advice can be detrimental. What is the gain? You become a burden on people who don't welcome your advice. Why? Simply that every time the other person is not in the good frame to take the advice, which that somebody needs desperately. Without your advice, if you feel that no, he is asked, so I must give my best shot. Namaste, friends. Good morning to everyone. Today, my topic is rendering unsolicited advice can be detrimental, individually and to the society in general. You must have noticed that we always tend to give advice, whether needed, whether asked for, not needed, but we are very good at it. It's a general human problem, and most of the time, I have noticed that it creates either unpleasantness or gives the other person a sense of receiving the advice without any reason, without any merit, and you are very excited that you rendered some advice. So, what is the gain? You become a burden on people who don't welcome your advice, and you all of a sudden become a non-entity for them. Why? Simply that every time the other person is not in the good frame to take the advice. So, based on my own experiences, I have seen that unless the seeker is very genuinely asking for advice on a particular situation, you should refrain. I mean, what is the point? Give somebody something which that somebody needs desperately. Without your advice, if you feel that no, he is asked, so I must give my best shot, then the purpose is served, the advice is given the reasonable value. Otherwise, even the best pieces of advice, they become absolutely useless at times because you rendered them unsolicited. So, friends, try and think about it. Give advice only when somebody asks. Remember, in your life, you jump onto the stage where you have to give the advice, and there is a rat race in giving the advice, and then there is a post-advice discussion also. That I gave the best advice, you gave just an ordinary one. So, entering into that conflicting zone, and then giving somebody something which that somebody doesn't require from you. So, refrain yourself, give the advice, well thought over advice, with a sense of total responsibility. Give the advice, but when only asked for. Don't give the advice absolutely unasked for. Refrain, though it is very tempting to give the advice, but don't do that. You demean yourself. The conclusion is that you demean yourself. So why unnecessarily do that? Enter into that zone. And friends, if you think that this is a practical problem everybody is facing, or maybe if not knowingly, everybody now, after hearing this video, seeing this video, can appreciate that yes, this is a very common phenomenon, and that common phenomena has its own fallouts. So better not give any advice unless asked for. That is my simple suggestion. And if you also feel the same way, kindly do drop your comments in the comment box. And if you like this channel, please push the like button, subscribe the channel if you have not done already, and share it also with your friends. Thank you very much.